Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm gonna show you the best dungeon I found so far, the Arrowshaft Cavern. Very nice, very much loot, and we will do it together in a moment. Before that, I'm gonna show you how far my best dungeons project went. Yeah, as you see, we already found some dungeons. This is, I would say, a quarter to a third of all dungeons in the game, so this is a long way to go. And this dungeon here, Arrowshaft Cavern, it's very far northeast of Breville. I will show you this on the map in a moment. Is very nice because there are so many chests. The other dungeon, and the second best I found recently, is Robber's Glen Cave. It's very near to Breville, north of it, and this one is quite short. And it has many chests with rings and amulets. Very good. But today we are going for Arrowshaft Cavern. When you go for the map, the second best one, the Robber's Glen Cave, is here north of Breville, and the one we are going in here is far away from civilization. It's in the northeast, I would say, from Breville, so quite a long way to go. But when you have the waypoint, you can port there. And now we go in. We cast some light as always, and then I level restoration at the moment by leeching life from the enemies and blocking a little bit so that I can level. Here are some rats, we can kill them this way. And here's the first chest. It's a hard one, and we found a flame ring. 100% resist fire. Not so bad, I would say. And we continue, and there is a willow wisp. They can drain, so you should kill them quickly, I would say. We came in here, and here is the next chest, and it again has to be lockpicked. The skeleton key is absolutely great. A grand soul gem, not bad. Here is a rat. And here are two ways, and we take the left one first. I think there is a beer, and I can level my restoration. Another rat, nice. And then let's look for chests. Here is nothing. Here's one which is a little bit weird, and then we can go to the left. This dungeon is a little bit larger, but I think not too confusing, at least not for myself. And we have another chest with a flawless diamond, nice, and a rat. Okay, and here we can go to the lower Arrowshaft Caverns. I would say we first finish the rest of this first part of the dungeon. This is easy to find, and we first go in here. This dungeon has 3 sectors, I would say, and this is the first one. Here's a beer, please. Thank you. And now we can kill him. And restoration increased to 91. Very nice. I have destruction on 100, and restoration a little bit is missing, and this is a dead end, so next time it would be more clever to go in here first. This wasn't too great, and then we have another one which has to be opened, and we get nothing of interest, I would say. Let's have some light, and then we level restoration, and we go into the next part of the dungeon. Yeah, acrobatics leveled, very nice. And here's the trapdoor, and we are in. already found quite a lot of chests, and here are more. Spell Taker's Grease, spell absorption. Okay. There's a red. And a chest. Hard again, but with skeleton key. No problem. Nothing of interest, I would say. We came down there. There is a droid, or however you would pronounce this. And we kill it. Restoration leveled again. There's a will-o-wisp. Don't want to get hit by those. This isn't a dead end. We can go in here. There's a beer and a spriggan. And we came down here. Here is the third part of the dungeon. We can go there in a moment. First, let's see what is here. There's a mountain lion. Okay. We already killed him. This rat is annoying, really. Okay, some gold. And this seems to be a dead end. No further chests. Okay. Yeah, I told you you can't get lost, but it can happen. Cavern subterranean. I would say let's go there. I think this is the last part of the dungeon. We need some light. Oops. And here we go. 93 in restoration. I made new spells. And we are here. Yes, there's a will-o-wisp again. And here's a kind of an end room where you find a Minotaur Lord, and this is what we are aiming to. We are... No! Another Minotaur. That was accidentally, but doesn't matter. You can't get lost. And there we've got some ogres. And we kill them. And open all the chests, of course. This has to be opened first. Nothing more here. And we should be on the way to the Minotaur Lord. Yes, here we are. This is the end chest of the dungeon, if you would like to call it that way. And now he's dead. We can quickly have a look, but normally he's only dropping his horn. A will-o-wisp. And now we can open the end chest. And we've got a very interesting spell, Mara's Wrath. We will use this in a moment. And we've got a staff here with fire damage, weakness to fire, and light on target. Interesting. We take it all, and then we will have a look on the spell. And the spell gives us fire damage over time, if I see it right, and turn undead. Not so interesting, I would say, but I try to get all spells without buying them, and this one I haven't seen so far. Yeah, and now you would have to go the whole way back. This is a downside of most good dungeons, but it's okay. The loot is quite nice. We can quickly have a look. We found here the staff. We found quite a lot of jewelry. This grease, which aren't too great, I would say. And this spell. I had better runs, but it's okay. I wanted to show you this dungeon. I think it is great. I love it. And we see us in the next video. Bye bye.